What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Thank you for stopping in. Today I have for you a list of some of my favorite affordable button lock knives. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you here. And before you head out, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it, everyone. Really helps push the video out there so more people have a chance to check it out. And feel free to let me know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So when I was thinking up this video and thinking up the list of knives to put in this video, I felt like this was one of the most glaring knives to be spoken about, the CJRB Frack. It's a great size. We have this nice low drop point style blade, tons of usable edge there. Full finger choil, going to be coming in RPM 9, which at the given price point is going to be a fine steel. Love that it has the full finger choil and some jimping here. You can just really lock in, get a ton of control over that blade. The cutout is perfect for this style of knife, and for the lock option, it just fires out of there. Nice strong springs. We have this textured steel handle here. They have a couple of different options, and then I opted to throw a milled clip on this just because I thought it would look awesome, and I really enjoy this knife. So I decided to go ahead and go with the milled clip, but they come with a deep carry rollover clip, which also functions well, looks good, but the milled clip gives it a nice little pop and goes really well with the button and the logo. Just a little bit of color, and this thing is well worth the look. Here's one I didn't think that I would actually like, the Civivi Starflare. It's been rather surprising how much I do like this knife. It came pretty good. Just a little burr on the tip because that's so fine and so pokey. There was a little burr on the tip, but that was really the only thing I could complain about with the knife. We have a two-tone Wharncliffe blade, and this is going to be coming in Nitro V. Big pivot collars here. I call this the Pac-Man collar because it looks like it to me. We have aluminum handles here, open construction. We have a nice deep carry clip there. It's not recessed, but the screws are. It will be reversible. We also have nice strong springs in here as well. Good action on the close and the open. And these are fairly affordable in my opinion. Maybe not budget, but the Civivi brand stays in that affordable range. And for Nitro V aluminum, Civivi's good build quality and the company behind the knife, I think it's a fair price for a nice little EDC knife. This thing, without a doubt, belongs on this list right now. The Oltin G32, I believe it is. It's either the 31 or 32. One is a button lock, one is the crossbar, but I think this one's the 32 and the crossbar is the 31, but it might be vice versa. I will have it linked down below, but you want to talk about fantastic value, fantastic knife. These come in around like 60 bucks. They're coming in 14C. They have a beautiful finish on the blade. Nice user-friendly shape with that drop point. Crown spine. Beautiful thumb studs. Very well placed. Well done. Nice strong springs. Very clean. Show side is nice and clean, which, you know, CJRB, I wish they would do the same thing. At least Civivi does do that. They just have the Oltins there on the pivot, which is fine. Filler tab, which Civivi doesn't do, and they give you a nice deep carry recessed pocket clip there with the screws as well. The only changes I would have made to this knife is I wouldn't have put the Oltins on the pocket clip there, and I would have brought the back spacer up a little bit higher in the green micarta. But other than that, this thing is absolutely perfect at the price point of under 60 bucks. If you're looking for, you know, something off the mainstream and you want something really solid that's made really well for a good price, it also has a nice strong lock in there. The Oltin G32 is fantastic. Next up, we got the Vased Corgi, and it definitely takes on a different aesthetic when the knife is closed, but very nice blade shape when this thing is open. A lot of people really love this knife. They make a drop point version and a sheep's foot version. Either one would be great in my opinion. They both have solid lockup, great blade shapes. They're going to be coming in 14C 28N, nice satin finish, very well done micarta, and a micarta backspacer, deep carry clip that's been recessed, will be reversible with a filler tab. Great action. You can get tons of leverage on the front and rear flipper with this knife because of how high the flipper tabs are in relation to the pivot. So you can just get a ton of momentum on that thing. Great textured button. I really have become a big fan of this knife. Even when I thought I wouldn't really like it, I have really come around and learned to love this knife. Next up, the Trivisa Aries. Some of you may have seen this knife already a time or two before this in some other various videos, but that is because this knife is extremely solid, especially at the price point. 14C 28N on the blade steel. We have this nice kind of washed finish on that sheep's foot blade, cutout, and a rear flipper tab for deployment. Very well done flipper tab. It's nicely rounded, but you still have a nice ledge, so you can push button it or you can light switch it very comfortably, and the action is so well tuned. If you don't mean to flick this thing out, you might have some trouble because they actually tuned this to the point where it feels like it has a strong detent, a strong but satisfying detent. Very comfortable micarta handles. They're not completely flat. They do kind of have a semi-contour. Everything's been softened down. We have a matching micarta backspacer, deep carry clip that's been recessed, and it will be reversible for our lefty brothers out there. This is going to be one of the best values on the video or in the video. Just extremely well done. Great size, multiple ways to open, fantastic price point, great materials, just a solid all-around button lock EDC knife. So this knife is going to be deserving of being on this list as well. It has been, I haven't been real high on Remette, but they have had some good models come out in the affordable range and the more mid-production line range. And this one has been very surprising. I'm not a huge, massive fan of the finish, this kind of high polish, blasted finish. It does look all right, and it takes wear pretty decently, but I would much rather a stone wash or a satin or black wash, something like that. But it does go with the flow of the knife, or some sort of dark acid wash or something would have looked really cool with this knife. It's got a great blade shape. It's going to be coming in 14C. If I didn't say, it's the Remette WD17, I believe is the name. I'll have these linked down below. Dual thumb studs for deployment. Great placement. Great strong springs in there. I like the way that they did the button. It's more of an oval or kind of a square, if you will, with rounded edges. I really like that. It gives you a little bit more surface area than a standard button. Very easy to get to, very easy to disengage this thing. Nice micarta. Backspacer is micarta. Wish they would have recessed the clip, but not a huge deal. Pocket clip screws are recessed, and it will be left-hand friendly. But this is a good value. It is a really solid knife. You can nitpick a lot of knives, but for the money, for the materials, the build, this is a really solid knife. Great sharpening choil that kind of acts as a finger choil as well. But Remette's doing a lot better. But This one speaks a little higher than what I typically expect from them. This one is a step above, and if they continue doing this, I think they, are headed in the right direction with their affordable line. You guys will have to let me know, what are some of your favorite affordable button locks of recently, or even some of your old ones? Feel free to share. I love hearing from you, and it gives me ideas for the next video as well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here, we release fun videos just like this one every single day. Hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. I'd love to have you here. Otherwise, I will throw up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.